But there was one moment, and this was the moment that I hated my body. Like I had such disgust for my body. And I was walking home from grade school, and it was a young man who didn't know that I could speak Spanish. And he basically said, "Keep walking, fat girl," when I turned around and looked at him. So that day I went home and I cried and I cried and I cried. And then my reaction to that was to binge eat and then force myself to throw up. And that was the first
Mm.
time I recognized like how deeply other people could impact me and how deeply other people could influence me, but also how I didn't have any source of unconditional love in my life. And I needed to mask that with some sort of pain. And pain equated to me love when I was younger. And so, like, this was the deepest way to love myself then, but really, I was just protecting myself from further hurt, from further pain, from things I didn't want to feel. I didn't want to feel the unworthiness. I didn't want to feel unlovable. I didn't want to feel abandoned by my parents. And I masked that in so many different ways. And that was my first experience of self harm. And it just sort of progressed throughout the course of my life. Um, and it deepened and it became more impactful. But I think when you get to the deepest point of your pain is when you could truly start to shine the light on it. And that's
Mm.
when you can truly have a transformative experience and start to recognize, like, I'm the adult that takes care of me now. And I get to make choices that are truly deeply loving. And I get to use discernment to really truly say, like, this is a loving experience. This is what unconditional love feels like, rather than that self deprecating and self harming behavior because it's all I knew.